Okay, Dani Leigh was arrested over the weekend in Miami after hitting someone with her car while under the influence and fleeing the scene. Dani Leigh was driving at a high-speed rate when she struck someone who was on a motorized scooter and dragged for about a block on a moped. What are your thoughts, Q? It's Florida, right?
Yes, my neighborhood, Miami Beach. Here's what's unfortunate. I was just telling you guys before the show started, this is the first Memorial Day weekend that we have not heard anything crazy coming out of Miami when it comes to the crowds, the college students, all this. And then we had this situation with Dani Leigh. She blew 3 times over the legal limit, y'all. And quite frankly, there's just no excuse for this, right? You're a celebrity, you got high visibility, you've got a child, you've got everything to lose, you've got resources, access, money, and all of that. There is just no reasons for this. Now, listen, y'all have witnessed me on Instagram and social media. I'm not going to act like I'm high and mighty and that I have never gotten behind the wheel of a car after I have had a few cocktails. While I don't condone it, I have. But there's a difference between being saucy and being drunk. This hoe was drunk, okay? She blew 3 times the legal limit, hit somebody on a motorized scooter and kept going and was dragging the scooter for blocks. The person had to go to the hospital. Unfortunately, you better off shooting somebody than you are getting a DUI and hitting somebody with a damn car. So she finna get in a whole lot of damn trouble, and I just hate it for her. But, one bad decision, and this is what can happen.
I believe the victim had some kind of spinal injury. Al, what do you think about this?
I think it's very sad. It's very unfortunate. I'm pretty sure I understand, her career is not where she wants it to be. The baby's career is dwindling. But you can't be drinking and driving a G-Wagon, baby, because when you drive a G-Wagon, you automatically become a target. So if you hit somebody in a G-Wagon, the first thing they're going to think is,
money.
We about to get this money. And you got to also understand when you hit people with a G-Wagon, they also add multiple charges because that's a way of getting more money. So she got leaving the scene with a bodily injury, which is a hit and run. She got a DUI. And on top of that, she got damage to a property or a person, which is just very unfortunate. The only thing that I'm concerned about here is because people make mistakes and you will get through all of that. But what if the baby decides to be an asshole and wants custody of your kids because you're exhibiting behavior that is harmful not only to you physically, but to their child's safety? That's what I'm concerned about. And we know the baby at one time, watching those videos, wanted custody of that child. You fought it, but now you're giving him a reason to get it.
I don't think he really wants it, though. I think that was a tactic. Don't you think? Do you think he really wants to take care of a baby?
Not at all.
With his issues, I feel bad for her. I think she's had a rough go of it, and we've all made mistakes, but this is definitely a big one. She's got to be better. We're your friends. Your friends got to stop you from getting in your car. You have to stop yourself at some point. You could have murdered somebody, and
but she almost did.
Yeah, right. A ruptured kidney, I believe.
Yeah, lacerated kidney. So, and I didn't mean to cut you off in terms of feeling bad for her. Actually, I don't. I feel bad for the person that's in the hospital.
Oh, of course, I do too. She's just not had an easy run of it, so she's not going to get a break. Dani Leigh, do better, because a lot of people want to see you fail, and you kind of just proved them right just now.
And I'm gonna take it a step further before we move on. When you got money, you gonna get held to a higher standard. You should have had a driver. Y'all like to floss y'all rich ways every other day with your diamonds. You should have had a driver, mama.
Yeah, I definitely let my friends drive. If I'm faded, I'm like, you ain't about to mess up my nice cars.
Yeah, or leave it. Shit. I was, y'all want to know the real tea? Al got me so drunk, I let my car get towed.
You sure did.
I did. I let my car get towed. I was in Al hotel room, and we were so drunk. I said, "Fuck that car." I let that shit get towed, and I went and got it the next morning.
You sure did. Is that the night there was you, him, and another guy in that room?
It was.
It was. Did.
It did.
He was a very famous porn star, wasn't he?
Did. Was.
Very blessed and highly favored.
Did.
Al, you
Me
ain't
and
got
Al, me and Al growing corny. You're not gonna spray us with our tea.
You
Oh, I know I
spray
can't
us
spray
with
y'all.
our own tea.
I'm just getting a little get back for this weekend because Al was running his mouth about me all weekend long.
But
All right,
I
Yo,
said all that
Q.
to say, I was drunk enough, but I had sense enough. I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna let the car get towed. And I said to myself, $175 tow is better than a $10,000 DUI and me going to jail and hurting somebody.
And I agreed. Remember, I was a good friend because I was
Yeah.
like, bro, leave that car right there.
Yeah, fuck
We'll
it.
figure it out.
In the morning.
Figure it out in the morning.